Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hammerhead Sports Productions. Please keep watching my videos and please subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. So, in somewhat recent, I know I haven't been active lately because I was just taking a little bit of a break. I had to deal with some business. So anyway, Lovie Smith is now an NFL head coach again. Yes, that Lovie Smith, the one we remember all those years ago in the 2000s. Man, does it feel like it's been an eternity. He is now once again a head coach. And for which team, you might ask? Oh, the Houston Texans. It was quite a surprise to me when they announced that he was going to be the head coach because I was completely, let's just say I was more than flabbergasted when they fired David Culley because I just couldn't understand it. The guy walked into a freaking cesspool on top of a cesspool on top of a cesspool. For crying out loud. He inherited he walked into a building that was already on fire and already halfway burned down between the Deshaun Watson, the roster problems. And then the whole. And did I mention I forget if I mentioned Deshaun Watson again? And just the whole freaking thing with the front office and also in complete and utter turmoil. So I felt like he got screwed. Okay, simple as that. He got screwed, David Culley. I think they used him basically. I hope he gets another coaching. He's a good coach. He's been coaching in the NFL since 1994 and everything. And yeah, he went 4-13, but again, he got completely screwed. Okay, so anyway, so who is Lovie Smith? I mean, most of us know who the hell he is. So anyway, he was once the head coach for the Chicago Bears with 81-63 in his 9 years there. And even though he went 10-6 in his last year, I believe he was either 10-6 or 9-7, he got fired, which was stupid. And everything. But it's the McCaskies. What do you expect? It's the friggin' McCaskies. They're idiots. They don't know how to freaking run a team. Even if you gave them a guide of how to run a team, he got screwed there and everything. Then he got picked up by Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Was there for 2 years, 2014, 2015, I believe, and went 8-24. Now that record isn't as bad as you might think it is. His first year, they went 2-14, yeah, which is absolutely horrendous. But the second year, they improved to 6-10, and for some reason he still got fired. So even though he improved their win total by 4, that's not enough. And then he's the guy that was the precursor to Dirk Cutter, and I don't know why he got fired there, but I think he kind of got screwed there too, because I don't understand why you wouldn't want to keep the coach. Because if you just improved from a lousy 2-14 to 6-10, maybe you want to keep with that guy. Maybe he was built, and 2 years is not always enough time to build something, unless you're absolutely horrendous. He picked up a couple coaching jobs here and there. Then eventually he was hired by University of Illinois. Sadly, he went 17-39 at Illinois. He never won more than 6 games in a season. He did make one bowl game, but lost. So I didn't know this until during the 4th week of the season or 3rd week of the season. It's I believe it was the game when 3rd week of the season, Houston versus Carolina, and they show this guy on the screen. I'm like, for some reason I recognized that guy, and every time they kept showing him, I was like, and then I kind of jumped out of my seat, and all my guys were like, "What, Franny? What?" I said, "That's Lovie Smith," and everything. And I mean, maybe it wasn't a big surprise. I had no idea he had been hired by the Houston Texans. I had no idea, and everything. I was glad that he was back in coaching and everything. But it was I was completely surprised. So, that was my reaction to him being back in the NFL. Again, he kind of got screwed because he had barely anything to work with. Though they did improve in takeaways, and it had 25 takeaways during the season, which was good for 10th ranked in the league, which is pretty good. So there was that. So, and then Culley got fired, and as I already said, he got screwed. And I firmly believed it was going to be Brian Flores. I thought it was going to, because Nick Caserio is the GM. Brian Flores worked with him in New England. Perfect freaking fit. You know this guy. He knows you. You guys know how you work. Perfect freaking marriage. I thought he was going to Houston 100%. Now, I also going to be making a video about him regarding him getting hired by the Steelers, which I also was surprised about, but in a good way and in a bad way. I'll explain why why I also feel it was a bad thing. So my reaction is I like that. Yes, I like that he is a head coach again. I love his coaching style. I think he may have lost some of his flair and everything, but we'll see how it goes and everything. I just hope that they actually give him enough time to actually freaking clean up the cesspool and everything, because this is a freaking mess. The freaking Houston Texans, they're a mess from top to bottom. They may have a good quarterback, and I forget the game. David Mill, I think his name was. So I think given enough time, he can improve them. But if he's not given enough time and he's just laughed out of the, it's just. I hope that this isn't just them using him again. Is that, oh, they can't touch Brian Flores because of the whole freaking suing thing and everything. So they went with Lovie Smith. And if their whole plan, and it's just a mess. I hope he turns around the Texans. I think he's perfect for them. I think he can help their defense and bring on some more coaches. I think you have a solid hire here. So that's my reaction to it and some of the other stuff that happened over there. So hope you enjoyed. See you next time.